Hello, everyone. If you're joining us, this is Moonlit Wave. I'm your host, DJ Youngji. And tonight, to quell the anxiety, let's talk about something that uplifted me recently. Kathleen Kennedy, head of the Lucasfilms division for Star Wars, Disney, stepping down in 2025. Now, I'm not here calling for no one's job. Her career is one of a kind. Many, and I mean many cats, would die for the opportunity to have a job she had, to have the career that she's had. But for the last 12 years, it's been a little no go. Subpar, to say the best, to say the least. Who should step in, who will step in, I don't have the answer to that, baby. What I do know is I'm a huge Star Wars fan. And knowing that we're going to get some new blood in there to help shape things up, to help make Star Wars, I don't want to say great again, but you know what I mean. I think it's time that Star Wars fans ate. I think it's time we get a chef in the kitchen that can cook. And I, for one, am excited to see the new future of Star Wars creatively. The only thing I do know is the first song to start off the night is a song that helps me get in the mood. This is Moonlit Wave. I'm your host, DJ Youngji. Let's get it. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. I hope you enjoyed that song. It's one of my favorites I like to use to start off the night. Again, if you're tuning in, this is Moonlit Wave with your boy, DJ Young G. Now back to Star Wars. I've always been more of a Star Wars fan than I have been a Star Trek fan. They're both great in their own reasons, but Star Wars has always been something bigger than life for me. Whether you're talking about the originals or the prequels, hell, even Force Awakens was really nice. But then it went downhill. And in my opinion, as much as I'm a movie guy, the best Star Wars property, in my opinion, is Star Wars The Clone Wars animated series. To me, that really helped explode and explore the lore of Star Wars. If you don't mind animation, you should really check out this animation because it'll make you fall in love with Star Wars, especially if you're not already. And if you already are, like your boy, you're gonna enjoy it even more. I think I've rewatched that series at least 5 times in my life, from start to finish. Beautiful series that we got to end to, which we don't always get to say. But Kennedy leaving will be nice because I feel like her ideas and direction got a little stale. Sometimes you need fresh blood in there to help shake things up, make the body feel alive again. And I think her replacement will be able to do that. Now, can Disney get out of their own way and let the new brother or sister operate? Who knows? What I do know is that I don't know if I'm excited for that new Grogu and Mandalorian movie. I feel like the Mandalorian series was peaked after season 2. And that's being generous. I don't know what season they're even on. Haven't watched it since. But what I do know in my heart of hearts, is that this world, is a better place when Star Wars is alive and great. Now, before we start our next song, I want to take this opportunity if we can do some deep breaths together. Help circulate that air. Help make the body feel fresh, especially this late at night. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. One more time. Inhale. Thank you for taking those breaths with me. Sometimes you gotta just put a pause on things. Realize where you at, where you want to be. And just take a deep breath. Now this next song is a pretty good in-betweener. If you're not already in the mood, you will be. See you after the break. Let's hit it. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Again, if you're new, this is the Moonlit Wave with your boy, DJ Young G. Now, I know you're probably awake. Maybe you're dealing with some anxiety, some uncertainty, feel like you slept your day away. And that's okay, because I felt like that too. Hell, I can feel like that often sometimes, especially doing what I do. Sometimes I prefer the night. I get to relax. My phone's never ringing. The world feels still. Everything feels a little bit more quiet. It feels truly relaxing. And that's why I made this station. I wanted a place for people like myself, night owls, people who can't sleep sometimes, to feel like they have a partner in crime, to feel like they got a place to go to. You know, I used to stay up all the time, 3, 4, 5, 6 to 7 a.m. before I go to sleep. Wake back up in 2, 3 hours, have to function fully. You guessed it, that was my younger days. Can't do that no more. But still, I find myself editing late at night, screenwriting late at night, posting videos late at night. Some about the solitude of night comforts me. Something about the chaos of the daytime makes me a little tired. Now, does that have anything to do with the fact that I don't be sleeping on regular hours? Possibly. But still, I operate pretty well in the day. Get a lot of work done, very productive during the day. But at night, man, at night, baby, I'll tell you one thing. It just feels like any work I do at night really matters. It makes me excited for the daytime because I know the work I put in the shadows, the work I put at night, people in the daytime get to enjoy. It makes me feel good, the anticipation, that excitement is an amazing, amazing feeling. And that's why I thought, why do a regular podcast when I can do this? Make it extra. Make it real extra. Sometimes as creatives, it can feel really lonely. Whether you're in the art, whether you are a businessman, a business owner, whether you're an actor, director, songwriter, sometimes it can feel real lonely doing what we do. But I'm here to let you know that DJ Young G is here with you. Listen to the next song. See you after the break. Let's spin it. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. It is Moonlit Wave with your host, DJ Young G. Listen, that song really invigorates me. It's a high power energy song, while at the same time, there's a chill vibe to it. Makes me feel productive yet at peace. And that's how I like to feel during the late hours, let's call them. Listen, y'all. I love what I do, and I love all of you. Some that I've had to deal with when it comes to learning how to be a creative, learning how to really tap into my mind and let the creativity flow, is that I have to be really clear of mind. There's a lot of thoughts up in here. Trust me, there are thoughts up in here. But when you let the thoughts go quiet and you let the focus and discipline take over, you'll be surprised at what you can accomplish. And this is my first episode. Maybe the only episode, maybe the last episode. But I realize and I feel in my heart of hearts that if I can help even one person feel less lonely, if I can help even one person vibe out to their work while I work, while they work, then it was all worth it at the end of the day. At the end of the day, for me, it's not about getting a check. It's about doing something that matters. It's about my work making other people feel an emotion that they couldn't have felt without watching this video, without watching any of my movies, without reading any of my poems. You know, I wrote my second book, releasing in March. Really excited for it. Really excited for it. But in writing that book, I locked myself away for a good 3 weeks. Had to lock in and finish. It's my second book. I thought it would be easier than the first, but this really tested me. It's one of my most intimate books I've ever written. One of the situations in which I wasn't sure if I could release this book. I wasn't confident in my abilities to make a book captivating. My book is a poem, a spoken word, mixed with photography taken by me. So it's not a narrative book. I felt like I was a fraud. I felt like your book had to be a Harry Potter length to be considered a book. That you had to do certain things to be considered great. I really did feel that way. I really did. But I am happy about who I am, about what I've written, about what I can show you all. I've never been prouder of myself, proud of the people who read my book, people who enjoy what I do, people who really admire me for me, love me for me. I really enjoy that. All the work I put in, it feels like it matters. And I can't always say that. Not everyone can say that. But I'm sure as hell happy that I can say that. And usually I want these to be a lot longer. I want people to be able to really dive in and enjoy what they're doing. But this time I thought it'd be nice to just end the night, the video, with the remix Christmas Night that I made with two of the most talented people I know personally, Lone Wolf and Serena. Christmas Night. Let's get it.
Christmas night, holy light, hearts aglow, love shines bright, by the fire, your hands in mine, softly you whisper love divine. Hear your humble stay, warm through the cold winter sway.
Snowflakes fall, peaceful and white, kisses sweet and soft candlelight. Every star above seems to sing of the joy your love does bring. Forever, my heart is yours, bound by this love that endures.
Christmas night, holy light, hearts aglow, love shines bright, by the fire, your hand in mine, softly you whisper love divine. Here in your arms I'll stay, warm through the cold winter sway.
Christmas night, dreams take flight. With you near, all feels right. Wrapped in the magic of this bliss, your love's the gift I can't resist. Together, will always be our love, a true Christmas tree. Man, listen, almost brings tears to my eyes, to be honest. One of my favorite videos I've ever made was some of my favorite people to ever collaborate with. And that goes to show you with some determination and with the right people around you, you can really make something special. And at the end of the day, like I said before, that's what Moonlit Wave is all about. It's about connecting. It's about having a space to think, to collaborate, to enjoy. And that's what I want you to do in the comment section down below. I want you to connect. I want you to network. I want you to reach out. I want you to live, laugh, love. Enjoy the things that sometimes you're too scared to enjoy. I'm telling you right now, some of the best connections I've ever had with people in my life, we started talking at night. One of the most genuine conversations I've ever had with another human being in which we connected so effortlessly that it felt like we were. Let me not go too far. But we connected. It felt great. I've never connected with another human being like this before. Now, this was during the COVID year, where people were up at all times of days and nights. So it wasn't uncommon to speak to people at night, but really rare do people stay up as late as me, especially at that time. And man, oh man, just seeing the conversations, remembering the conversations that took place, exchanging ideas, writing poems together. It was at that moment that I knew I wanted to do a late night show like this. And this isn't the final form of what I want to do. I'm new. This is just an idea that I wanted to finally execute. I hope one day to make an actual live show. A show where people can call in, talk about what's keeping them up at night, spread some joy, some laughter, some funny and interesting stories. I grew up in a time where there were a lot of night shows. I don't know if they're existing anymore, but there were night shows. One particular one I always spent a lot of the summer in Houston. My cousins and me would listen to this night show where these Africans would talk about being in America, and they would tap into the African American community in America, and they would have callers on. And it'd be such an interesting time hearing everyone's story of immigration, hearing the stories of cultural differences, cultural clashes, and I hope to one day provide a space like that for people on Moonlit Wave. This was a short one. The next one will be even longer. Until next time, my friends, stay hot, stay hungry, and stay curious. I'm your host, DJ Young G. I'll see you on the flip.